Buckle up for this all-new episode of Arcade Pickers.
So check this out. This is a Dracula Chronicles X, and this came out on the PSP.
Well, I'm glad that I at least got that Marvel Ultimate Alliance Gold Edition with the bonus DVD. These guys have them exclusively at Fallout Games.
I think I made my final decision. I think I want...
I'm Corey Masal.
And I'm Jacob Masal.
And we're the Arcade Pickers.
So there was somebody on Marketplace that was selling a PS2 console with some games for $25, and it says the console may or may not work, they don't know, but it comes with like a buttload of games and the controllers. And I know for a fact the PS2 consoles, if they're working, go for about 80, 100 bucks. And then who knows what games there might be in there. So I thought we should go check it out. What do you think?
Yeah, sounds good.
PlayStation guy? What's up, brother? Good directions. So what's the scoop on the PlayStation, man?
My son, 20 years old, moved out a couple weeks ago. So I'm cleaning out his closet and everything else. I came across this, so he left without even taking it. So I'm not plugging it in to find out whether it works or not. I mean, this is, but he got an Xbox from 3 years ago and moved in here, and I'm sure he just unplugged his PlayStation, threw it in here, and plugged in his Xbox, and that was it.
Dude, that's killer. How old's your son?
20.
20. I got my 13-year-old in there.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
So I mean, obviously you can see at the time we had it, he was huge into Guitar Hero and wrestling. That was his deal. I'm not sure what games he's got on his Xbox now because they download and stuff. But yeah, I'm sure it's fine. I just didn't plug it in to check it out because he took his TV.
Well, the good news is a buddy of mine, John, he fixes consoles like this. So it's either the laser or something simple like a power supply.
If there's anything wrong with it, it's probably really simple. Because again, the only reason he stopped using it is because he got an Xbox, and that was the end of that. So.
I literally wanted to buy your whole bucket just because I saw that you had Marvel Ultimate Alliance in there.
Really?
Which is like my favorite game.
No kidding.
So
25, all yours.
Money well spent.
All right.
Thanks, brother.
All right, thank you.
All right, have a good one.
Day.
Yeah, you too. Take care. You don't want the bin?
No, keep it.
Thanks, man. All right, cool.
My bike's the whole thing.
All right, cool. Thanks, man. Have a good one. All right, this is pretty cool. So check this out. So in here for 25 bucks, we've got, I've never had a PS2 Slim before. Have you ever seen one of those?
No.
Look how small that is.
Yeah, I've only seen the big chunky ones.
Oh, look at that. It comes with SmackDown versus Raw 2009 inside there, which no comment on whether I like that game or not. But here's what's cool is that there's a buttload of games in here. There's a control deck, but look at this. So it looks like we have Guitar Heroes are cool just because you can play them with the guitar if you have it, but like here we got like Shrek the Third, SmackDown versus Raw. So there's the case for that one. NBA Live. But here's the reason I wanted to get it. Marvel Ultimate Alliance Special Edition.
Marvel Ultimate Alliance is an action role-playing game developed for PS2, PS3, Xbox, and Xbox 360. This game allows you to play in an over-the-head beat-em-up, taking on some of Marvel's greatest legends villains with the best superheroes available. This particular special edition includes all the unlockable characters ready to play right out of the box.
Please look at this. Ooh, there's a bonus disc. I don't think I've seen this one. I have this game for Xbox, but not for PlayStation. It's in decent condition, no scratches. What's up with the bonus disc though? I wonder what that is. Bonus disc DVD, behind the scenes, creating Marvel Ultimate Alliance, the ultimate game. the Superheroes of Marvel Ultimate Alliance DVD. So that was one of the big reasons I wanted this. It also has Spider-Man 3 in the box, which I didn't have for PS2. It also has Nicktoons, Tony Hawk, wrestling, so a lot of sports games, but I feel like for 25 bucks, I got the console, I got some games. That's the way Arcade Pickers goes. So, what do you think? You ready to go to the next spot?
Yep.
Let's do it.
All right, let's go.
Well, I'm glad that I at least got that Marvel Ultimate Alliance Gold Edition with the bonus DVD and a PS2 Slim. Right?
Yep. Steel.
So, since we're out arcade picking, you haven't been to Ready Player One games, have you?
No.
You want to go?
Yeah, sure.
So my friend Danny owns Ready Player One games. He has a lot of cool arcades. He has a lot of collectibles. He has a lot of really, really awesome stuff in there. So we're gonna head over to Peoria and we're gonna check out Ready Player One games. So let's get there. You ready? All right, so we're here. Ready Player One Comics Arcade. I think all of it. Let's go check it out. Right away, you know it's cool because it has Alvin and the Chipmunks right in the front. And there he is. Danny, what's up, bro?
Hey Corey, what's going on, buddy?
How you doing, man? All right, Danny, so you got some really cool, valuable stuff here.
I do, and most of
Show
them.
me some of your best stuff.
I gotta say my most recent purchase, which was this Nintendo Play Choice 10. It was from a local collector, and he also gave me the decals where I could put them. So I just installed those decals, and I mean the game just screams, it pops out. I also ordered a few games that I personally wanted, like Disney DuckTales.
DuckTales.
Love that game.
Wow.
PlayChoice 10 is an arcade machine that can consist of as many as 10 different games previously available only on the Nintendo Entertainment System home console. The games for this system are in modular form of circuit boards that are plugged into one of 10 open slots of the PlayChoice 10's motherboard. You can literally play this like a giant home console system using cartridges that are interchangeable.
I bought a Michael Jackson Moonwalker marquee from Flynn on episode 1, but you have the entire cabinet almost in mint condition here.
I do.
What's going on with this thing? Where'd
This
you get
Michael
it from?
Jackson, it's I think it was a Neo Geo, and we turned it into a Moonwalker because, man, I love that game.
Wait, so you converted this?
We converted this. This was a Neo Geo one, which I ordered the control panel. We're gonna
see
fix
that.
that to make it look more original, complete.
This thing looks really good, especially with the yellow trim and the
Yeah,
marquee.
it stands out.
It's a fun game, although
I love that game.
it is a 4-player, but I think
It's
with
actually
2-player,
three player.
It is 3-player. You're
Three-player
right.
game, huh?
3-player. That's right. Wow, that's a really good one. You got some rare stuff in here.
Yeah.
And then you've got Ninja Gaiden.
Ninja Gaiden is another one that I personally like when I was growing up. This is one of the arcades I used to play a lot when I was a child, and I needed to have this here.
Well, you know what's interesting is I noticed not only do you have the arcades, but I see Clone Trooper, Spider-Man, Batman, Kylo Ren.
Yes, I
You
collect.
collect toys as well, or action figures, displays.
Well, they're called action figures, but if you want to be a dick, you call them figures. I'm playing with you.
That's a giant action figure. That's pretty cool though.
Yeah,
Where'd
they're
you
life-size
find that stuff?
statues. These are really rare stuff, like that Batman. I think I bought that Batman a couple of years back, and the shipping from overseas killed it for the price. So that's really expensive. Yes. And then what I think the most rare piece that I have here is probably this one right here. It's
The Clone Trooper?
yes, Commander Rex. They only made 250 pieces of that, and right here we have one of them.
Whoa,
It's made
I mean-
by Gentle Giant, and it's a super rare piece to find.
Wow.
I'm really lucky to have that here
That
in my
is really
collection.
cool.
I used to have that in my living room, but my wife's like, you got to get that out.
Captain Rex in the living room? What's wrong with that? He's guarding.
All right. Yeah,
And he's
man.
watching over an Alien versus Predator cabinet
Yes, sir.
and a Mortal Kombat 4 cabinet. And I mean, this place is never ending. I mean, right behind him here we have Space Jam and Lord of the Rings pinball. And I mean, there's just, it's never ending in here. I wanted to show you guys something that I saw when I first came in here. And I want you to tell us where this came from, Danny.
Yeah.
This looks like Thanos' actual Infinity Gauntlet. I mean,
Yes.
look at this thing. That thing, I think I could probably put my entire knee with my thigh and calf inside where the wrist goes. Where'd you get that thing from?
That's a life-size Infinity Gauntlet. I got this from Sideshow Collectibles,
Wow,
and all the gems, they light up.
really?
And what's cool about it is that you could actually put it on. There's a handle.
There's a handle inside?
Yeah, so you could take a picture with it. It's really cool.
So if you really want to feel powerful one day,
Yes.
put that on.
Yep. Whenever I'm having a bad day, I'm like, I just feel top of the world.
Killer. And then this looks like one of your best rooms in here.
Yes, this is my classic room.
Please enlighten us. Show us what you have in here. Wow, look at this. This is really cool. Hold it. You have a Ghostbusters machine.
Yes, sir, I do. This is a super rare arcade. I think just the board itself is like $800, just the board.
The Real Ghostbusters is a 1987 shoot-'em-up arcade game developed and published by Data East in the United States. It is loosely based on the animated series of the same name. In Japan, Data East released it as a non-Ghostbusters arcade game under the title Mikuyu Hunter G. And in 1989, Activision published The Real Ghostbusters for Amiga, Amstrad CPC, Atari ST, Commodore 64, and ZX Spectrum.
So what's something like this worth?
It's about 1,200.
Wow. And I mean, it looks like it's in really good condition.
Yeah.
Wow. And that's actually a fun game.
And this is actually a real Data East cabinet, but it's not the original from Ghostbusters because the original has 3 joysticks, a 3-player game.
Right.
This is a 2-player game.
That's okay though. I mean,
Yeah.
you're purposing the cabinet correctly. And then I see arch rivals. You have a Gorf in here. We're not going to talk about Gorf.
I love Thor.
I love.
But we'll
Gorf,
leave that
too.
alone.
That was a sensitive subject for arcade pickers. But then you've got these beautiful
Yes.
classic cabinets over here. The Galaga, the Mrs. Pac-Man Galaga,
Yes.
the Donkey Kong, the Super Mario Brothers. And
This
then
one, I got a really good deal on it because it's all original 100%. The side cabinet
Okay.
art is gorgeous. This, I bought it in Las Vegas at a video game store that they sell arcades. And he bought it from a guy who had it for over 15 years in his collection.
Wow. I mean, it's kind of cool. Like, most people don't think about playing Mario Brothers on an arcade machine, but why not? It's one of the most played
Right?
games.
It gets played a lot here.
I would imagine
It gets
so.
a lot of love.
Because a lot of people don't have a Nintendo or
Yeah.
an emulator laying around at home, and they just
And
want
this-
to play the game.
This is a Donkey Kong 3 cabinet with the Donkey Kong 1 overlay.
Okay.
But it has Donkey Kong 1, 2, and 3. So whichever Donkey Kong you want to play, it's right here.
That's pretty awesome. Then I'm assuming when you're out and about, you grab these awesome movie posters
Yes,
that you have.
I'm a huge movie
I mean,
geek, dude.
and-
I love.
We've got Master Yoda and E.T. over here.
And you want to hear a cool story about that E.T.?
Yes, please.
He's autographed by the whole cast.
Are you serious?
Yes, and I have pictures of the cast taking, hugging him and taking pictures with him and autographing
Wow.
him. So that's a special piece here.
That's very nostalgic. So
Yes.
where'd you get that thing from?
I bought that from a friend that he had it for sale. So I bought that. I'm like, it's got to go right next to Yoda. And the autographs, I got them about 3 weeks ago in Las Vegas in a convention where the whole cast was going to be. So I'm like, I got to take them for a road trip.
Wow.
So
That's killer.
it was very popular in Vegas.
Just a lot of cool stuff out here. So
Yeah.
come show us what else you got out here.
Sure. This is our board game room. It says danger, ninjas, pirates, monsters, and zombies, which is very true. So be careful.
All right. Wow.
Check it out, dude.
Wow, look at this. This is so cool. You've got to be kidding me.
We got tons of board games. You see, every week we try to put new games because people right here we trade, sell, and buy.
Okay.
So people bring us games that they don't play anymore. We take them as trade-in, and then they get new games, whatever they want.
Wow, so you just have literally people on the street bringing their rare games into you.
Yes.
And then you can pick and choose what you want.
Exactly.
Wow.
And we got
I mean,
some really
how many
rare
do you
games.
think you have in here? Have you ever tried to count?
No, I lost count.
I mean,
lost
you
count.
gotta have over 1,000.
Probably, yes.
Wow, look at so.
Right?
I just wanted to bring.
So I should ask you, what do you have for sale?
Oh my gosh, I have a Dragon's Lair for sale right now, but it doesn't take coins, so you don't want it.
I would have loved that.
I'll get some coin op stuff for you, and then we'll get you some more arcades in here because I always like to give you first dibs because I love the idea that you're gonna put them on the floor for customers to come
enjoy.
and play.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And the cool
so-
thing about here is that every arcade is a quarter to play, like back in the days. And pinball.
So you don't
50 cents.
overcharge.
I don't think so.
They can just come in
Yeah.
and play a quarter.
And even some games have a quarter for 2 games, like Mortal Kombat.
Well, man, thanks for having us in. This is awesome.
Thank you, Corey, for coming.
It's a pleasure.
Same.
We got to go grab some more games.
Definitely.
All right, man. All right, man. I think that was pretty cool. What do you think about Danny's place?
Oh, it was great. I loved everything in there. It was awesome. And my favorite thing was the Walking Dead pinball.
Walking Dead
and it was signed too. That was so cool.
I knew you were gonna like that.
Yeah.
You're into The Walking Dead right now.
It's cool.
Yeah, that's cool. Well, he's got a lot of stuff. A lot of the stuff that he has for sale is not at his store. He sells some stuff like out of his house and stuff. Or if he's got projects he's working on, all the stuff that he has in the store is usually like tip-top shape, and he has it already with coin operated, so you can put quarters in and just go in and play games. But super cool guy. I've sold him a couple arcades, and he's always nice when he comes over. So I think we did pretty good today, man. I know you didn't really get much action in, but you got some good camera practice in. I got some console games, some console action, some
Back there.
PS2 stuff. But man, I think it was a good day. What do you think?
It was, yep, very.
All right, so we're at Phoenix Park and Swap. It's a pretty cool flea market. We've come here a couple times, but actually have failed to bring recording equipment every time. So this time we got the cameras rolling, and we're gonna meet my buddy John from Cartridge Clerics over here. He's probably one of the most knowledgeable people I know about consoles, cartridges, game console repair, that sort of thing. So he was nice enough to come down and meet us. We've got Jacob on the camera. Let's go find John from Cartridge Clerics over here. What's up,
John,
man?
how you doing, man?
All right, dude. Good to see you, man.
Good to see you as well.
Awesome. Yeah, this is pretty cool down here. And what's even nicer is I saw that on Friday it's not very crowded. It looks like it's pretty wide open.
Yeah, there are less vendors, but it's not as crowded. There's no entrance fee.
Right.
So far, so good.
Oh, Wii U. That's why I never played that one. Whoops, that system. I didn't play.
It's a fun system. It just didn't get the accolades that it needed because Nintendo didn't name it correct.
Gotcha. That's where you grabbed your controllers out of, I'm guessing. In there? No. Hey, what's
Miguel.
up? What's up, Miguel?
I'm back, and I brought friends.
Oh, okay.
So this
All
is
right, I'm Corey.
Oh, hi, Corey.
He's with
Nice to see you.
Arcade Pickers.
Oh, okay.
So he's like me, big nerd, very big nerd. I was telling him about the controllers that I got here, and that I mentioned that you had some consoles. His eyes just lightened up and perked up, so he has some questions about these.
Did my eyes really lighten up or perk up?
A little bit.
They did do that? All right. I was going to ask you about the 360. How much are these ones? Or do you know anything? Do they work or anything?
Oh, no, this would work.
They all work?
Yeah, that would.
Okay.
Like he's recording. Recording now?
Oh yeah, he is recording for Arcade Pickers. Yeah. So we're here at House of Used in Mesa, and John, who was just with us at the flea market from Cartridge Clerics, actually he works here on Fridays from noon to 2, and I wanted to come in and talk to him and look around at some of the stuff they have at the store. So let's go take a look.
Man, didn't I just see you earlier today?
You did just see me, man. How's it going?
Corey.
Good to see you, man.
Welcome to House of Use. I know you've been here before, but still.
I've been here, one of my favorite places.
Oh, isn't it great though?
Yeah, and I know you're always here on Friday from noon to 2.
That's right.
So that's great.
Every Friday.
I always like how cool it is because they have this whole separate like extension of the building over here for just the game stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't know what's going on since you've been here, man. Any new stuff? Any
Oh,
cool games?
actually, yeah. I know that you're on the hunt for some NES titles. And these came in. It was Punch Out and Friday the 13th that I remember was on the list that you asked me to look for. Was it also Ninja Gaiden, or did you have that?
I have Ninja Gaiden.
That's right.
Yeah, I do not have Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. It's a really good one.
Mike Tyson's Punch-Out was released on the Nintendo Entertainment System in 1987. It was rebranded under the title Punch-Out and re-released in the US and Europe in 1990 and 91, losing the Mike Tyson. All references to Mike were removed from the game due to Nintendo's license expiring. His likeness was replaced by a fictional character named Mr. Dream. This is the version of the game used now in all Virtual Console releases, Animal Crossing, and the NES Classic Edition.
So I was looking around and I saw these 3D prints.
Oh, yeah. I've got access to a 3D printer. I like to print off little tchotchkes like this. 2 points if you can tell me where that comes from.
I have a feeling it's Mario.
Oh, okay. So that's 1 point. Now, exactly which Mario game?
I'm gonna say Mario 64 or 3.
That's right. Mario 64, and then that was the boss key.
It is.
It is. So it actually came out, printed out in white, and then I just spray painted the thing gold and garish, and I love it.
That's awesome, guys. Look at that. That's pretty cool. And then you've got a Thwomp?
Yes, Thwomp. Bane of our existence when we were going through those
Yeah.
stinking castles, man.
Those are the most annoying things are these things for me, and then the
little ones?
chomp chomps.
Oh, the chain chomps.
I don't like those.
Oh yeah, those things suck.
Those are mean, and these I don't like either. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. And then I saw this PSP Castlevania.
Also, check this out. This is a Dracula Chronicles X, and this came out on the PSP. This includes Rondo of Blood and Symphony of the Night. Symphony of the Night is considered to be the top Castlevania game. This was also the first Castlevania game where Koji Igarashi was the guy. He was the executive producer, and this is signed by him. Here,
Wow.
check it out.
Look at that, guys. Signed by the executive producer of Castlevania.
It is opened, but it's never been played. Everything inside is pristine, so it's new open box.
All right, well, I've seen a lot of cool stuff so far, but got anything else retro-y as far as right now I'm kind of looking for NES
Wait,
stuff.
I think I got something. This has been in the corner for a while, and I think this might be right up your alley.
I've been looking for one of these. This is the original Nintendo case that has the actual slots inside for the cartridges.
Yeah.
And hold on a minute. It's really $5?
Yeah, they just had that in the corner, and it's ready to go.
$5?
Yeah, Nintendo branded and everything.
I'll take it.
Okay,
I'll take that one.
absolutely.
Sweet.
I'll put that aside for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at some of the cartridge stuff that's over here. Some of the disc games. There's a few that I'm grabbing for, but add that to my pile.
Absolutely.
All right, thanks, man. Awesome.
Thanks, Corey.
Yeah.
Wow, guys. Look at that. God of War, $10. Wow, that's a really good one. The 2018 remake. Not brand new, but it got Game of the Year. 2018 got Game of the Year.
Another really good one is this Hunter the Reckoning Redeemer game.
Hunter the Reckoning Redeemer is a 2002 hack-and-slash video game developed by High Voltage Software and published by Interplay Entertainment for the Xbox and GameCube. It's also one of my favorite zombie apocalypse shooters of all time.
So I don't know how many of you guys know about this series, but this is one of my favorite series, Monster Hunter. It started in 2004 and was an absolute hit for Capcom. Anybody that's been wondering what Capcom has been doing, then it's been Monster Hunter. It hasn't been Mega Man. You know, that's one of the reasons why we haven't gotten a new Mega Man in recent times. This is the series that saved the PlayStation Portable. The PSP was not doing well for Sony. It was hard to develop, there weren't a lot of sales, and then Capcom's like, we want Monster Hunter to be portable. It was already a huge hit in Japan, like massive hit in Japan. So they wanted it to be portable. They created Monster Hunter Portable 1. And that game saved the PSP. There was a total of 5 games for Monster Hunter for the PSP. Portable 1, Freedom, Portable 2, Freedom Unite, and Portable 3rd. And all of them just sold like hotcakes. So if you liked having a PSP, if you like still having your PSP, thank Capcom. Not Sony necessarily, but thank Capcom for saving that system.
So I think I made my final decision. I think I want the God of War for $10. It's a really good price for $10, and I think it looks like a really cool game.
All in all, we had a really good time at House of Youth today in Mesa. If you ever get a chance to stop in here when visiting Arizona, don't miss that chance. These guys had collectibles, comic books, posters, movies, DVDs, and like I said before, a separate game room with even stand-up arcade machines inside. Overall, we scored big today. We got some console games, we got to visit a really cool arcade, and we got a lot of really fun memories together as father and son. So thank you for joining us on this episode of Arcade Pickers.